Our doubts are traitors and make us lose the good we oft might win by fearing to attempt. The words by William Shakespeare, one of the reminders in life that no matter how hard an ocean current gets, one must keep on swimming. This is the story of Boonville's Noah James, his swim against time and for life.
Baseball was not his gift or any kind of team sport, so we knew that if he was going to do some kind of social sporting activity, it was going to need to be a more individual sport.
It makes everything just feel right, and I use it to relieve anger, I use it to feel relaxed, I pretty much just feel free in the pool.
Born with Asperger's, a form of autism, Noah James found the joy of competition and a love for sport in the pool beginning at age 6. Undeterred by his condition, the water helped James become just another one of the kids. By time James was in high school, he would become a proud varsity letterman for the Pioneer Boys swimming squad, peaking his sophomore year.
Noah came in the second year and was very much a different athlete. He came in, he was much stronger, much fitter than the first year. His conditioning was much better. And then at Christmas, everything just stopped.
School nurse called me. It was the last day before break. And it was towards the end of the day, and she said, "Hey, Noah doesn't feel well.
Something must be wrong here." I couldn't even go up a flight of stairs without sitting on the couch as soon as I got down or up.
First we were kind of thinking that he was just sick, it wasn't a big deal or anything, and like he had to stop at one meet during an event, he had to cut out early. And like that doesn't usually happen. Usually he's the type to fight through it.
Answers for why James was sick could not be found. Ultimately, James would become wheelchair bound and had to use machines to breathe.
His oxygen saturation levels were very low anytime he exerted himself. That's when we realized we were on more than just a standard journey of flu and pneumonia.
3 months later, James was diagnosed with bronchiolitis obliterans, a life-threatening disorder that causes obstruction of the lungs' bronchioles. James would have a double lung transplant, buying him the precious time that is life. A second chance to live, a second chance to swim.
Doctor said I needed to exercise because it would be good for my lungs, and like, okay, I'll do swimming.
Now a junior, James found his way back into the water, a difficult process because, as he would joke, his donor didn't have the lungs of a swimmer.
I had built my lungs up so I could hold my breath, I could go entire 50, that's down and back in the pool without breathing. I tried even doing a 25 no breather. I could only go like 5 feet out in the pool, then I had to breathe.
But through all the hardships, James' teammates were by his side.
Started off slow, and we just had to just keep telling him that I know it's hard now, but it'll get easier. And it's like he would stop part of the way through, but then we'd tell him that next time just try to do a little more and a little more.
By the numbers, it was 2 new lungs and over 6 months of training before Noah James was able to climb back up the swimming blocks and jump into the pool for his next competition.
That day was, I took tons of pictures that are all blurry because I was crying and I couldn't take pictures and video and feel like I was watching at the same time, but I couldn't let the moment go either.
And by mid-season, the old James had finally returned.
I guess I got my swagger back. We were at one meet, and I was standing next to a person, and he just was standing there staring at Noah, and I said, "It's just unbelievable, isn't it?" We said, he's swimming with somebody else's lungs in his body. And you just can't imagine. It's just unreal to imagine that. It's not like a lot of athletes tear an ACL, because you can live without an ACL, but the lungs you have to have. And Noah is completely using somebody else's lungs, not only to survive, but to compete on a high school level.
He swam the 200 IM, and for me that's the hardest one. And he did it, and he finished, and I was really excited. I didn't know he'd be able to come back and do that, and it was just amazing.
Ever since he was a child, Noah James has been overcoming the odds. He made sure to note that he is grateful for the love and support of those around him, and he now looks forward to his senior season.
There's just one upside to this. My brother's going to be coming next year, and he's going to outstage me in every stroke, but it'll help the entire team.
And through all of life's problems, James has continued to keep swimming.